In our lesson 4.2 cooldown, we are looking at a very topical scenario, a flu outbreak, and seeing how many cases of this flu outbreak are there in a city hospital after each week. So they tell us, first of all, that it starts with 24 cases at the beginning, and that each week the number of cases grows exponentially. So when we see that exponentially, we are thinking repeated multiplication. So let's try to break down, first of all, in this multiple choice question, which one of these could give us the actual value for this situation. So first thing I want to look at is on option B and C, neither of these are exponential. They don't have the exponent. These are actually both linear because these have just multiplication one time. They have 1.5 times x or 12 times x. They don't have 12 with an exponent of x or 1.5 with an exponent of x. So neither of these meet our condition from the problem. Neither of them are exponential, which leaves us between A and D. So if I look at A, what this one tells me is that I am repeatedly multiplying by 12, because it's 12 with an exponent of x. So let's see if that works. If I start with 24 and I multiply by 12, that's going to give me a really big number. Specifically, 24 times 12 will give me 288 cases after a week has passed. Well, that's definitely not the case. All right, we only have 36. So 24 times 12 would give me 288. That one's no good. So let's see if 1.5 works. 24 times 1.5, you can throw that into your calculator. That actually will give you 36. So not only is option D exponential, it also gives you the correct values that we can read on this graph. So option D is our model for this situation. 24 times 1.5 to the x. So the second question now asks us, if this trend continues, would the number of cases be greater than 300 after 5 weeks? Well, one way I can do this is I can just use our model that we just found, 24 times 1.5, and instead of x, I can put, hey, it's been 5 weeks, and I can throw that in my calculator. Again, remember, if you're doing this on your phone, do the exponent part first, so 1.5 raised to the 5th, and then multiply by 24. And if you do this, we are going to see that after 5 weeks, there's actually only about 182 cases. So will it be greater than 300? No. There are other ways you can do this problem, though. Let's say I didn't have the equation. If I look at the graph here, I notice after 4 weeks, there's maybe like 121 cases. So this is another way to do this problem. So after 4 weeks, there are 121 cases. Not 1.21, 121 cases. I know that my number is going up, but it's like not even doubling, right? It's not going from 24 to 48. It only goes from 24 to 36. And even if this doubled, right? Even if it doubled, that would only be, after 5 weeks, 242 cases, which is still less than 300. So definitely going to have we're definitely going to have less than 300 cases after 5 weeks have passed, because you can do the equation out and get an exact number, or even if you make a really, really rough estimate, you can see we're going to be way under that 300.